context, this woman got drunk on Folly Beach in South Carolina, which is like one of the Charleston neighborhoods, the beach area. A lot of young people, a lot of bars. She got drunk and was driving a rental car and hit a golf cart, which might sound weird to most people, but in Charleston, people drive golf carts everywhere. Chris's mom lives on Daniel Island, and it is golf carts everywhere. People drive those instead of cars. So that's not unusual. But a bride and groom had just got married, and they were leaving their wedding reception on the back of a golf cart, I guess, to go to their honeymoon suite after their wedding. And she struck them. Everybody flew up into the air, and the bride died on her wedding night. So it's particularly horrible. She's awful, and we're going to watch this now. So let me bring it up.
I haven't seen this yet. I've seen people talking about it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my gosh. She's wearing a bra.
Fair enough.
No idea why.
So 02, the whole case number is 23 dash 0257. 0257. And you just have her license just so I can take the information in? Yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm. We're almost done. Yep. A minute and a half.
And then what?
Then I'll explain it to you. As soon as this is done. It's not much
Can I go
longer.
home? Can I go home after this?
No.
Why? Why?
Because you're under arrest.
So I can have someone pick me up?
Mm.
No?
No.
Why?
Because you were under arrest.
But nobody did anything to me.
Nobody has to.
Why?
Because you're under arrest.
For what?
For DUI.
How? Nobody checked my anything. Nobody did a on the cyber test. Nobody did anything.
You refused.
Okay. And?
And?
So now I can be charged for it.
Really?
Take my blood.
I'm going to.
I want to call my dad.
Does she not know yet that somebody died?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Because, like, that makes her look a little less horrible.
Yeah, no. Everyone I've seen talking about this has talked about it kind of from the perspective as if she should have known at this point that something happened. But my impression is that unless she was aware of it at the scene, she probably has no idea.
Oh, I didn't start this at the beginning.
Can I call my dad? Can I get a phone call?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Oh,
Nobody
wow.
proved anything. So why don't I have the right to call my dad? Why?
You're under arrest. You're in custody
For what?
for drug and influence.
Prove it.
You are going to be required to provide a
Prove
statement
it.
of arrest.
No, prove it.
You're also going
No,
to be
prove it. No,
required
prove
to
it. No, prove it. No, prove it. I would really enjoy if I could just go home and figure this out and please have my boyfriend pick me up. And I didn't do anything. I swear. I hope my rental car is okay. Somebody smack the fuck out of me again.
Get on that elevator.
What are you gonna do? Nobody read my Miranda rights before I was arrested, and I would like to go now, please. Nobody has any proof of anything that I did. So give me the right to call my dad. No one proved me for shit for anything.
Stop. Stop. You're a grown adult and you're crying on camera. Stop.
Hello, hi camera. Yeah, I'm crying because he's not letting me call my fucking father, even though they haven't proven shit and don't have any right for me not to be able to contact my family or anyone that I want to. So yeah, hello, I'm crying and ooh, I'm being just a little baby.
Oh, they have the bride's photo there.
Just have a seat real quick.
No, I want.
Have a seat.
I want.
Have a seat.
Why does it?
Right now, we're waiting for a sergeant to get here, and we're gonna get through some stuff.
I just want to go home. Somebody.
I mean, you're in for an hour of this woman behaving like this.
I mean, we don't have to watch the whole thing. I think the intro was pretty, but we can talk about it if you want. I don't think that she's aware that she killed somebody or that she unalived somebody at this point. But still, it's very juvenile behavior. And that's what everybody seems to be pointing out, that she doesn't seem to grasp the gravity of what she's done. And this was not her first DUI either. I think she'd had multiple DUIs at this point.
Do you want to see her sentencing?
Yeah, what was her sentencing? She got a lot of time, didn't she?
She pled guilty. All right, let me share her sentencing. I'd rather watch this than her be a little baby.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really need to see that.
Do we have all of
So if you explain to your client the charge of punishment for rights, do you believe she understands the charges of punishment for rights?
I do.
Does she wish to plead guilty or not guilty? Do you agree with that decision?
I do.
Has she ever been evaluated to determine her competency?
She is not right.
Have you explained to her the violent and serious classification?
I have.
And have you also explained to her the collateral consequences of these offenses, that being the suspension of her driver's license or the revocation of her driver's license, as well as the requirement of any hearing lock devices?
We have none of it. We have.
Ma'am, raise your right.
I'm glad she pled guilty and spared them a trial.
Yeah, that would have been bad. But I mean, by that time, like now, this isn't her like an hour after it happened. By that time, everyone knows that she killed somebody, and there's probably no way out of it.
I'm going to be sworn. Do you swear from the testimony you give will be the truth? You put your right hand down. Will you just speak a little more loudly for me, please? State your full name for the record.
Jamie Komoroski,
How old are you?
27 years old.
What was the last grade you finished?
I have a bachelor's degree
In what discipline?
science. I have a bachelor in science and business administration.
Science?
Get that true.
And business administration.
And how long
What?
ago was that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I graduated in 2020, so
That's okay, the year's gone. That's what I needed. Thank you. Are you married?
no,
Do you have any children?
no,
Are you employed?
not currently.
What was
But,
your last job?
I was working for, I was doing digital marketing, and I was also doing web design.
And how long were you employed in that capacity?
Web design for about 2 months, digital marketing for about 3.
Are you on probation or parole?
No,
Ever been treated for the abuse of alcohol, drugs, or mental illness?
I'm now in AA.
How long have you been in AA?
I started AA as soon as it was available to me in the jail.
And so what year was that?
That was 2023.
Are you still engaged in AA?
Yes, very much.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication in the last 72 hours?
Yes.
What have you had?
My anxiety medication,
And what is that?
Lexapro,
How often do you take Lexapro?
3 times a day as needed.
Oh,
Does that
wow.
affect your ability to understand where you are or what you're doing?
No.
On the offense of felony DUI, how do you plead?
Guilty or wrong.
You understand the minimum is 1 year, the maximum is 25 years, and a minimum fine of $10,100 and a maximum fine of $25,100.
Mm.
Yes or wrong.
Do you understand that it's classified as violent and serious?
Yes or wrong.
Do you understand that under South Carolina law that subjects you to enhanced penalties?
Yes or wrong.
Do you understand that if you receive 2 additional serious offenses, you can face life without parole?
Yes or wrong.
You may have discussed parole or parole eligibility with your lawyer or with others, but until you're sentenced, no one can tell you when, if ever, you would be eligible for parole, or under what conditions. You should assume that you will serve any time that you're sentenced to day for day. Do you understand?
Yes or wrong.
On 2 counts of felony DUI, great bodily injury, how do you plead?
Guilty or wrong.
Do you understand that the minimum is 30 days and the maximum is 15 years?
Yes or wrong.
Do you understand that the maximum fine is the minimum of $5,100 and a maximum of $10,100?
Yes or wrong.
Do you understand? I'll go over that later. On the offense of reckless homicide, how do you plead?
Guilty or wrong.
Do you understand the maximum penalty is 10 years and or a minimum fine of $1,000 and a maximum fine of $5,000?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that on the reckless homicide, that your license will be revoked for 5 years?
Yes, Your
Do
Honor.
you understand the court has no control over that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that on the felony DUI with great
Hey, whenever they revoke your driver's license, is it revoked immediately or is it revoked after you get out of jail?
Like when does the time start?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't actually know. I hope it for in her case. I hope it's when she gets out of jail, which I don't know that she's ever.
Yeah,
gonna
that's
get out of jail.
that's what I meant. Because if she's going to jail, like, who cares?
bodily injury, that your license will likewise be suspended.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that no probation or can be given on those offenses.
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand that you will be required to have an ignition interlock device on your car.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you also understand that likewise we have no control over those statutory mandated conditions.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you also understand that on felony DUI with death, that no portion of the sentence can be suspended.
Yes, Your Honor.
I want you to listen carefully to the facts. Just finish.
Your Honor, may it please the court.
Yes, sir.
This occurred April 28, 2023, at the 1200 block, East Ashley Avenue, Holly Beach, in Charleston County. On that date, shortly before 10 o'clock p.m., the victims had left the wedding reception of Eric and Samantha Hutchinson, which is held on Western Tip, the island. The newlyweds were being driven away in a low-speed vehicle, or LSD, which is a street legal version of a golf cart. The LSD was fully illuminated with head and tail lights as it traveled eastbound from the reception site. Benjamin Garrett was driving. His son Brogan was riding next to him in the passenger seat. On the rear of the LSD was a newlywed couple, Samantha Miller Hutchinson and Eric Hutchinson. The path of travel was on West Ashley Avenue, across Center Street, and they continue on East Ashley Avenue towards the rental house. At approximately the same time as the victims were leaving the reception, the defendant was wrapping up an outing with new coworkers at a bar on Center Street, Holly Beach. After leaving that bar, Ms. Komoroski stopped by another neighboring bar, alone, for a single shot of tequila before getting into a rented 2023 Toyota Camry to drive home to her residence on James Island. The investigation revealed that an hour and a half prior to the collision, the defendant had consumed 6 alcoholic drinks. However, instead of leaving the island via Center Street toward Folly Road and James Island, the defendant headed eastbound on East Ashley as well. Following the victim's LSD, albeit the LSD was then significantly further up the road. While on East Ashley, the defendant traveled well over island-wide speed limit of 25 miles an hour as she closed on the LSD. Data from the EDR, the electronic data recorder, or event data recorder from the vehicle, the Toyota, shows the defendant traveling 61.5 miles an hour, 4.65 seconds prior to crashing into the LSD. 4 seconds later, at 0.65 seconds prior to impact, the EDR shows the defendant had increased to 65.9 miles an hour. The same data reflects the brakes were applied half a second later, 0.15 seconds before impact. During the time of travel, eastbound on East Ashley, the onboard system of the defense vehicle captured black and white snapshots of the vehicle as it weaved across the road, off to the right, and over the center line, left, and then back into the right lane as it closed in on the LSD. At approximately 10:15 p.m., the 1200 block of East Ashley Avenue, Ms. Komoroski crashed into the LSD. Crash
10 p.m.
10:15. Yes, ma'am. Crash reconstruction calculations estimate the defendant was traveling approximately 63 miles an hour at impact, and the LSD was traveling approximately 25 miles an hour. Samantha Miller Hutchinson was ejected from the rear-facing seat onto the hood of the Toyota. Eric Hutchinson was ejected over the vehicle, landing near the point of impact. Benjamin Garrett was ejected from the vehicle onto the roadway. Brogan Garrett was ejected from the right side of the LSD into nearby ground cover. Brogan suffered injuries to his knees. Benjamin suffered severe head injury to his wrist, which was treated in the burn unit at WSC, and injuries to his right hip and lower back. Ben will require further surgeries to address his other injuries, including the right hip replacement, a fusion of the right SI joint, possible fusion of his neck and back vertebrae, and surgery to address arthritis in his affected joints. Eric suffered 2 broken legs, one requiring surgical intervention to repair, a fractured facial bones, fractured vertebrae, also necessitating surgery, brain bleeds, numerous lacerations over his body. Additionally, his left eye was damaged, and prognosis regarding his vision will develop over time.
Do you want to hear the victim impact statements? Those always make me sad. Or do you want to skip over those? You're on mute, babe.
Sorry, I'm trying to prevent unwanted noise in my microphone. No, let's skip over those.
Okay. I just want to skip to where she
Get sentenced? Yeah.
Yeah. There's their position, sentencing. Okay, we'll go here.
She knows now. Demeanor is much different.
Yeah. Well, she's not drunk.
Yeah.
I've listened very intently to everything that has been presented to the court, and I have taken into consideration the mitigation that has been presented. And based on what has been presented to the court, I find the following appropriate in the nature of sentencing. On the offense of reckless driving, reckless homicide, which is 2023 GSN 3895, you're sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of 10 years and $5,000 provided upon the service of 10 years. So, yeah. On both counts of felony DUI, great bodily injury, you're sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of 15 years and $5,100 provided upon the service of 15 years. And on the offense of felony DUI with death, you're sentenced to the State Department of Corrections for a period of 25 years and $10,100 provided upon the service of 25 years. These sentences are concurrent with one another. You get credit pursuant to 241340 if that becomes applicable. And I think it is appropriate, and I queried Mr. Finch for a particular reason. It was not random. Our state legislature, in their infinite wisdom, amended 241340 to allow for time spent on monitored house arrest. And it was contemplated that a person get credit when they are basically in jail at home. And based on how Ms. Komoroski's home detention was structured, she was in jail, but for being at home. And I think it is appropriate that she receive credit for any time served on monitored house arrest or home detention. Those terms in my mind are interchangeable from the period of 3/1/2024 through the present. And we'll calculate that and place it on her sentencing sheets. Again, these sentences are concurrent. I ordered the ATU if it is available to her, and she will get credit for any time served pursuant to 241340. Thank you all for your time and your attention today. Have a good afternoon. And I would need the clearance of the courtroom to security, so I would ask that everyone stay in place and allow Major Bernstead and those who are assisting him. Ma'am, you may want to leave any valuables you have with your family. Leave that. So I would ask that everyone stay seated until security does what they need to do.
When they say concurrent, does that mean those sentences run at the same time, or they run? I don't know why I can't ever figure that out.
Concurrent means at the same time.
So the longest she's got is 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll be eligible for parole like way before that. So
Whatever. I mean, I think what she did was pretty indefensible.
it is. But guess who they want to give a bigger sentence to? Frazier Bohm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Different state, maybe. I don't know.
California versus South Carolina. You'd think that they'd be a lot more strict on these things in South Carolina than in California.
Frazier Bohm wasn't drunk either, right?
That's my thing. He wasn't even drunk. Like it's an accident. It's a terrible, terrible accident.
I don't think I can't remember this woman's name, but I don't think the sentence she got was
Jamie Komoroski.
I don't think it was harsh enough. Maybe those were the maximums. I don't know what vehicular manslaughter is maximum or what is it? Vehicular homicide. I don't know what the maximum is for that. I thought they said it was 25 years, but
Yeah.
that's what she got.
Yeah.
She's gonna owe like $20,000 in fees too.
So the last